Much to upload. So it's good. You can see the busyness in. Pardon me, I'm at a loss because it's bombarding. You really. I don't know if this will help dementia Alzheimer's being a 5G. What's next? 6G speed, you would think. I don't know how it can get much faster. I haven't done much research on this. But let me enter the classroom here. So this is Learnship again. Hopefully this guy shows up. Again, it's unfortunate these standalone appointment setters, right? Again, view the website in English. Yeah. So is this a new thing now? I don't know. Yeah. So log in. Okay. So let me see if you can see my face. So now what is this? Username incorrect. Come on now. So I don't know what is this garbage. So that my next session, your next session, right? Enter class. Okay. I see that this is just ridiculous. So what is this? C2. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Learnship is just not that friendly. Right. Sorry to say, Learnship, you're just not that friendly, but that was some save password. So let me see if it pops. And then again, you've got to do this twice. Right. So that's a glitch. This is like, I don't know. It's always just one guy, one IT guy. So there's my face. So yeah, it's always just one IT guy. I'll join right now and wait for him. Obviously, I can't be talking about Learnship when I go in. But if you see my channel, I think I'll make it public because I've got so many videos. I've got more videos than subscribers, but I'm getting more subscribers. But I've got a lot of content. I just think it's good. I'm an open book. So you'll see we're too low. The economy's rocking and rolling, but you put in a day's work, a full day hour of teaching, and you only get 200 some bucks. So that's like plus a 20% graph. So $200 for a day. I guess that's not bad, but it's not factoring all of the on-call time, right? I really do think the world has become so socialized now. Like in the States, it's just a lawyer. You're just a money grafting, shifty lawyer like my mom, Baker acting scumbucket, right? Elder law, what a joke. I mean, this is the absolute joke. This is an aside. If anyone ever watches everywhere. So they wills and trusts, but what does it mean when the state intervenes? It's all garbage. It's just money shifting. And then this one lawyer who got me off of false arrest, who wanted him to go, they never want to do the work. He's kind of a scumbag. He's now the shifty little fat pudgy fuck. He's like now, he's an all right guy face to face, but then he like took 20,000 from my mom when she attacked, again, Alzheimer's, dementia, and they're just scum buckets. So he's now the Republican, go figure, the Republican lawyer for the county, I think, or for the state. I don't know. General counsel, who knows what the fuck. So anyway, so we'll see if this guy shows up. Jabil, Shamazel. So where is he from? Wenlu, with Wenlu. I don't know. Wenlu, so she's Chinese. Wenliu. So see if she shows up. It's Saturday night. She could be out partying. I don't know. I don't think I've ever coached her. I think she didn't show up again. So I don't even know if I'll get paid from. It's kind of shifty. They cancel and then we don't find out here on Learnship. But I'm here. It's cold in northeastern China. Kind of went off on tangents, but yeah, I like the way that I didn't get into Cambly for whatever reason. I don't know. But I've heard they're having problems with the two lows, right? It's just on demand, but then you're always on demand. Right? It's just a shift of what it means to work these days. But to go full circle, I'm beginning to think that the best jobs are government jobs because it's a surety. Right? They just print money for you. I mean, it's hard to be an entrepreneur these days, and businesses just are constantly failing. I mean, you need food. I mean, that's if you have a good restaurant, but that's a lot of work, right? So again, we'll see how long is this class with one Leo. So this is only half an hour. So this is definitely I'm only gonna wait 10 minutes. So again, this could be just me talking again about Learnship, but again I think it's a slick design here. The plans, right? There's not there. She put it in the who's a British trainer. I don't know what her relationship is exactly with Learnship, but it's hard. You cannot just have one online platform as a teacher to make money off of these days. You've got to have multiple pies, but too low would be good because I don't even know if I'm getting money from this. I was on Lingo Ace. That's the old Wales, a Chinese one, but then it's like, yeah, I don't know if the Chinese economy is in the toilet. So I don't even know if the parents are affording that. All of the after school, I just uploaded another video today about like this after school was just vacant in Shenbei, just for sale or what have you. So tough go. Right, restaurants don't have all of the product here, right? I think in the States too, they've done that now. It's just, I just grew up. McDonald's, you had it all. Fast food restaurants had it all. Right? I mean, it wasn't. I grew up, but I grew up not privileged, but I grew up not wanting. Right, for the bare minimums, personally. And then that's my third book about my memoirs. I grew up all right. It's right, but obviously some friends had a lot more toys and homes. But yeah, I think you can live humbly. I don't think nowadays, like, just give me a 2 bedroom as a one. I don't even need. You just need a 1 bedroom because everyone's just a nice computer and flat screen TV, a nice sofa, and that's all you pretty much need. Like I could go for more space at my new university flat here at Ikodashwe, but it is what it is. At least I'm not paying every month. That would have been a joke. I was thinking, boy, I'm like just talking to myself. This is therapy. Who needs a therapist? I was just thinking that if I had gone with the Sino Aussie program, they wanted you off campus. Like 2 months having to pay rent. It would have been impossible. Paying rent as well as if they had dropped the ball with and not paying you, and then right Hong Kong. So fortunate here. I like it. It's a little bit further out than Liaoning University. I can almost I've walked to Liaoning University, but I like it. It's who wants to be closer to the city. You're either in the heart of the city, right, in Sheung, or Shanghai, or you're better off completely out, right? In my opinion, because like the ring roads, like if I'm in even in the second ring road in Beijing or Sheung, I think they're all designed like that, right? Because then they built the roads around the towns, the old cities. It's just more peasants. More, no offense, but I'm being honest. It's just more peasantry. So I don't think she's going to show. So I'm going to do another 7 minutes, and then she's not going to show. So I assume, Learnship, you have this, you review this. Hopefully, I get paid. Again, it's opportunity cost of me not being online for too low, not doing something else with my time, right? So I know I know you've already gotten paid, right? So that's your model. You get paid by these companies for their employees. Now, whether they show up or not, that's on them. So, but we teachers, yeah, that's where I was going with this too. We teachers get absolutely no respect. Who's the old comedian? Get no respect. The old Jewish comedian, back to Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. I mean, that's true. It's just less and less. We teachers, we educators, which is it's a skill to be a good educator. I've been at it now, 13, 14 years. I just feel like now I'm coming into my own, coming up on 50, to where I can put it all together. It helps. So in China, definitely in China, over the last 4 years with the virus, to speak some Chinese, because these students have just been remiss. It's not laziness, but they don't apply it. And why would you apply it with a non-native speaker? So that's why we're generally assigned oral English, because to have them apply it. They're great. They're good writers and readers. I think they're even better than almost much of America. But they just don't practice speaking. No one speaks it here, especially in northeastern China. All right, Wen Liu. I just learned that from my good colleagues. I thought it was Liu, but it's Liu. That's so number 6, Liu. So Liu is not here. 你在哪里啊，Liu？问 Liu。没有了，为什么你不在我课啊？ So, and then I'm going to just jump on too low. Hopefully, get a couple more students. I think maybe this month. Hopefully, I get to see my boy. But if not, then I can work and make 300, 400. Yeah, because it's just cold. Nothing else up here in Dongbei. So again, I don't know what Learnship, what your policy is, but right, it's ridiculous. So they join. So my policy is going to be 10 minutes for 30 minutes classes. I had Victor Thibault en français, le français persan. So I'll give 15, maybe 20 minutes for an hour class, but he didn't show. So, c'est la vie. En français, that is life. Because it's just, you just can't be on it. And then, yeah, it's ridiculous. Who's to know? All right, well, don't know what you Germans think about President Trump. I know what Merkel thought of President Trump, and I know what President Trump thought about Merkel. I thought she was good at first, right? But my God, she was in for quite some time. Ugh, talking about power. So I'm going to wait another three minutes. I might study some more Chinese. So yeah, to fill up the air, fill up the space here. Just changing AI. I'm doing a seminar on how to teach. Why? Because AI, I just feel like there's so many other ways to absorb information. I haven't done AI apps with the goggles, but I would assume they already have those, to where you walk in like you're pretending you're in a clinic in a foreign language place, and then you speak to them and they can interact with you, right? Scenarios. So that will that will replace us, right? Well, that's right or that's wrong. And maths. I think Ronald, my mate Ronald, maths or math teachers too. It was just, you could write in the air. What is a beautiful mind? It's a true movie about a beautiful mind with, well, Russell Crowe played him right. Russell Crowe, I don't think he's the brightest of the bright, but he played, no disrespect, I haven't met you, so I'll reserve it, Russell. But he played that one physicist, right? And he wrote in the air. So imagine doing that with AI, with goggles, and writing in the air. Science, could you do that? Are they doing that? I don't know. I got to give it a try with beakers and, right? So interesting. It's just going to be a wild time. A wild time. I'm very fortunate. I'm coming up on 50. I should write another little LinkedIn bit about this, to where I've seen it. I grew up with it, right? We grew up with all this stuff, all this nonsense, right? So, all right, one more minute. Sorry, I'm bombarding the internet with my nonsense, but it was a great week, I'm shell shocked with the Trump win. I really did think the global elites were just going to ruin him. He played every angle correct. I don't know if he's a good pool player or not, but boy, did he play every angle right on target. And obviously, it touched people. I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on in Chicago. It's a shithole. I've never seen so much violence as I did just over the summer. Uh, didn't go out at night for fear of that. So, but I mean, the big cities are just horrid. And control and always now have been controlled by Democrats in their horrible places. But then conversely, you get a fascist, racist, historically racist county like Redneck on the Florida, and who's the redneck sheriff in the north who just busted a massage parlor? Grady. I'm a redneck. I can't pronounce no Wenleo. I mean, but then you get those that are completely opposite, that are just so racist. I mean, America's really just torn. So, all right, Saijen, Auf Wiedersehen, Learnship. Hopefully I get paid for this time, right? So, yeah, that's about it. All right, Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara.